Was cracking, cousins. We got part 7. As she realized, she pulled the trigger and so did he. His bullet flew right by her. She felt it graze her shirt. Hers connected right to his leg. Bow! He falls down to his knee. He says, "You bitch." She squeezes again. Bow! Hits him right there in the right shoulder blade by the collarbone. He screams, "Okay, okay, okay." She says, "Why are you doing this? Where is my son?" He tries to laugh it off and says, "I don't know." She draws her pew-pew one more time. She said, "Nigga, I'm only going to ask you one more time. Where is my son?" He said, "You couldn't get him without me anyways." She said, "Okay, I guess then we'll be taking a ride." He said, "No, the fuck we not, bitch. You gonna call 911. She was like, "Okay, I'll call 911. 911. She looks at him. 911. She says, "Ooh, it looks like they ain't coming for your monkey ass." She grabs his arm and says, "Get the fuck up, nigga." As he struggles to get on his all 10, he kind of like pushes her to the side and he grabs his phone off the bed and he starts calling 911. She backs up a little bit to the doorway and she stays calm for this. As he calls 911, it just rings. Ring, ring, ring. She said, "You done playing games, nigga?" Said, "No one's gonna answer." Checkmate, bitch. She said, "If you do want to live, you bring your monkey ass on and let's go get my son. And then you go get some help." He hangs up the phone. They take a couple steps. He says, "Fuck you, bitch." Turns around, bam! Hits her with the bottom of the barrel. It kind of stumbled her a little. She hit the ground. She's trying to catch her composure. He running down the steps. Boom, 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 boom. He falls down the steps. As she's trying to get up on her feet and go to the stairwell, she sees that he's no longer at the bottom of the steps. She runs down the steps. Before she can even hit the last one, she hears the car door slam and then the car turns on. She said her heart kind of sank in a moment, but she knew she had a backup plan. As she's running to the truck, she calls the girl and says, "Hey, send the location one more time and get my son out of there now." She said, "I got 50,000 for you, however you want it. Just please make sure he's safe." She hangs up the phone. She starts driving. She must be going real fast because she ends up catching up with him a couple minutes later. At first, he doesn't really notice. She tries to get past him. Next thing you know, he swerves over. She catches her composure, gets behind him. He tries to brake check her. She's going with the flow of it, knowing how he does. And they're doing this back and forth for the last maybe 10, 15 minutes of the ride until they reach their destination. No cop in sight. Remember. He hurries up, throws his truck in the park, gets out the car. He's screaming at the dude who runs the door at the front. "Get inside, get inside, get inside." He hurries up to get to the front door. Pow! Slow motion. He hits his knees, then he hits the floor. She hurries up, ducks behind the truck, not sure what is going on. She hears a familiar voice screaming out her name. It's the sheriff. He screams it out one more time. "Bitch, I know you hear me." She says, "Give me my son." He said, "Well, your son and the bitch you thought was on your side, they're in a safe spot." She's like, "Safe spot? What are you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, bitch, you heard me. They're in a safe spot." She just starts unloading the gun. Blah, 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 blah. Till it goes click. She falls to her knees and she starts crying. And she just starts praying to the Lord like, "You know this isn't in me. No, this isn't in me. Please, I just want to find my son. I just need my son." She happens to just gaze over. The dude that was at the front door, he's walking up to the sheriff, making sure the sheriff's okay. He kicks the sheriff's leg. Sheriff doesn't move. He bends down, puts his 2 fingers on the sheriff's neck. He goes like this, just shakes his head. She grabs the other gun that she had in her pocket and she points it at him. He says, "Please don't do it. I never hurt anyone. I'm just here to protect the door. I never seen anything. I'm just here to protect the door." As he goes to drop his gun, pop, 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 pop. He falls to his knees. Like for part 8.